had 2 top 15 wins and had some great wins, but that was probably our best win of the year because of just a response after you lose your first league game. And, and I thought our team had 2 really good physical practices on Thursday and Friday, because bouncing back and doing it for the first time in this league for a new program sometimes it's hard, especially when you got that kind of atmosphere out there and you want to please the crowd. And I thought the crowd and the players were connected today, and what a fun atmosphere. And beat a team. Arkansas played extremely hard, made some great runs. Thought our team shared the ball really well, got their hands on balls, got in transition, and played really unselfish.
Devontae didn't start, DC did, and then early in the second half when he went on that 13-2 run, he was really big in doing that. I think scored 7 points in that run. Just what do you think about how he played and just stepping in? Yeah, DC.
Yeah, he's, you think about his story, what a great story. It was a walk-on Mississippi kid, and he just worked his tail off in practice, and you see he's very athletic. I mean, he's very athletic at the rim. One of maybe he and Brian, our 2 best kind of in traffic, and he really did. He guarded well, he stayed within himself, he shot good shots, and Devontae was a little better health-wise. He looked a little better. I just visited with him there, and we just got to keep him going, taking some days off, and hopefully he can get himself healed in the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Do you expect this to be kind of the rotation that you use, at least for the foreseeable future, just kind of how you balance it?
I don't know. Devontae could easily start at Alabama. He sure could, and because Devontae's still our point guard. He's still our point guard. And I just thought DC had deserved it. It was just kind of a gut feeling just because of how hard he's worked in practice the last 2 days, and nothing Devontae didn't do, and so, but Devontae is still our point guard.
Kermit, you put DC on scholarship in the summer, is that correct?
We did.
What led you to that decision, having not seen him in games much?
Well, we did it after Canada, Paris. We talked about, I told him, I said, I'm going to put you on scholarship in the summer, and we're going to evaluate you in the summer, how hard you work academically, the whole thing. And we got back from Canada, and our staff and I just said there was no question that this DC deserved. In doing that, then we were going to give up a scholarship, maybe a chance to take a guy at midterm. We just thought it was that important, and he deserved it, and he's done a great job. He's well deserving of that.
Were you trying to get the ball to Dominic earlier, or did it just kind of happen that way?
Yeah, we were. We were trying to. TD had a great floor game today. He hit the long rolls, and Gafford was trying to hedge, and he long rolled the rim, and TD stayed with the long roll to Art. Dom did a really, really good job. I thought tonight, Dom and Bruce together, that's the best they've played. Because when Dom kind of came out, Bruce had some great moments in the second half, and so I really haven't looked, but Dom had 13, Bruce has 14, and they get, almost 12 or 13 rebounds. That's a heck of a game from the 5 spot.
How do you think they defended Gafford?
I thought he did a great job. I thought our double teams were great. We missed a couple, but you're going to, and so we just thought, you hold him to only 6 attempts and no offensive rebounds. That's about as good as you can do for a guy that, and we saw the LSU team, he got 32 against LSU, so we knew how athletic that they were. So I thought that was probably the key to the game.
You touched on it a second ago, but were you pleased with the energy level y'all came out with kind of after facing your first small dosage of adversity?
Yeah, no doubt. And that was critical for us. Great in the first half, poor to start the second half, the energy level. And I'm saying I cannot tell you how much the crowd helps. It's amazing now. You get on this SEC network, and that's all they talk about is that they feel the crowd on these TV broadcasts, and you can sense it, and that's terrific. Everybody's starting to see it. I mean, the Ole Miss spirit in that building, they appreciate the way those players play, and they're a huge part of our energy level.
Hey, Kermit, I'm sorry, I was getting an Arkansas player out in the hallway.
Yep.
The 13, they cut it to 6, and then you guys went on 13-2 run. If you haven't talked about that, what happened during that?
I just thought our energy level was poor. We came out, had an and one, and then went up 14. And I could just sense it. We just kind of had a letdown. We lost our energy, and Arkansas just played so much harder in that 4-minute stretch than we did. That was just it. And then we got it cranked back up. We went to our 13, our 1-3-1, and I thought that energized us. We got some turnovers in transition, and I thought that 1-3-1 for about a 6-minute period kind of changed the rhythm of the game.